Battle River, Crowfoot.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. From big cities to small towns, everyone is paying the price of liberal inflationary deficits. After 8 years of that Prime Minister's spending, Canadians are feeling the pain. And the devastating reality is that those liberal policies are the direct cause of Canadians' hardship, resulting in record food bank usage and housing becoming unaffordable for regular Canadians. And Liberals, propped up by the NDP, just poured another $60 billion of fuel on the inflationary fire. When will that Prime Minister end his inflationary spending so Canadians can keep their homes and afford the basics?
The Honourable Minister for Tourism.
Speaker, last night voters in Winnipeg, in Montreal, and in historic numbers in Oxford showed up to vote against the reckless austerity, partisan populism, and ugly American-style attacks of the Conservative Party. You know, thousands of Canadians, Mr. Speaker, looked at the Twitter attacks, the video stunts, and the artful alliterations of the Conservative leader, and they saw it for what it was, Mr. Speaker. They opted to support a real plan to support Canadians to invest in communities and build an economy that works for everyone.
The Honourable Member for Battle River, Crowfoot.
So, Mr. Speaker, I believe that that there were two Conservatives that were successful yesterday, and increasingly from across the country, we are hearing from Canadians that are hurting. Mortgages have doubled, rent has doubled, and Mr. Speaker, Canadians are visiting food banks in record numbers. And one has to ask, what is the cause of this pain? Well, Mr. Speaker, experts agree that the cause is this Liberal government's inflationary spending. Mr. Speaker, my question is simple to that minister. Will he rein in this deficit spending that is causing inflation?
The Honourable Minister for Tourism.
What the member opposite said is completely false, and you are a fantastic referee, Mr. Speaker, but let's bring in an international referee on the health of Canada's economy. In a report today from the International Monetary Fund that has said that Canada has, wait for it, Mr. Speaker, an enviable fiscal position, the best fiscal position in the G7. Mr. Speaker, don't take it from us, take it from the IMF. It means that we can invest in Canadians, grow the economy, stabilize healthcare, and not take any lessons from the Conservative Austerity Caucus.